Hello, hello everybody. How are we doing today? I am so excited for this today, you guys. I ran across it on Pinterest and was just so excited. I do a stuffed chicken breast, but I just do cream cheese, shredded cheese, and like spices and herbs and stuff. Hi, Jason. So I'm super excited that this is kind of just a little bit of a variation of my stuffed chicken breast that I make. My 4-year-old loves broccoli, so I'm hoping that he'll really like this. Hello, Lacey and Jessica, Deborah. Hi, Dad and Jamie. How is everyone? I am doing well. I am really excited for tonight's dinner. I think that my boys are too, because they love broccoli and cheese and chicken. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be easy. There is one step that I do with my stuffed chicken breast that this recipe doesn't call for, but we're gonna do it anyway, just because then it doesn't take as long to cook, and it's a more even cook and stuff like that. Hello, Deborah and Lynn, Darren, Danielle, Deb. How are you guys all doing? Shantae, Tammy, Rose, Susan, how are you guys? What is going on? Hello, Sandy. My iPad is not working for whatever reason. Just throwing me for a loop today, you guys. There we go. I'm just going to share this video and then we are going to get started. Darren, I don't know what it is, but my almost 5-year-old just loves broccoli. Typically he doesn't want anything on it. He doesn't want cheese sauce or anything like that. He just wants to eat it the way it is, but he's also like that with a lot of other vegetables and fruits. So it's just kind of how he goes with things. Hello, Cassidy, Shannon, Dave, Miranda, Olivia. How are all of you? I am good. The boys have kickball practice again today, so I did have to bump the show up to 4 o'clock instead of 5 like I wanted, because there is no way in heck I'd be able to do it. So I had to switch things up a little bit. It's kind of silly because their practice is literally like 15 minutes long, and we live 15 minutes out of town, and it's funny, but it's good. It's good to have them practice, kick the ball, throw the ball, you know, run the bases, try and get their friends out, things like that. But it is kind of a whirlwind on days where we've got this kickball practice of ours. All right, you guys, don't forget, we're going to do a giveaway, 40, 80, 120 live views. Let's get those shares out there, tag your friends. Make sure you don't start a watch party while the video is live, because then their view counts don't count. I can't see their comments, and they can't get entered in to win the giveaway. So just do a straight share. If you can't figure out how to do it, when you hit share, the only options it gives you is a watch party. You can hit share, copy link, and copy and paste it into a status, and it will share it. Yep, I am Central Time. I am here in North Dakota. Hello, Patrick, Teresa, Linda, Abby. Hello, Mike, Thelma, Laura. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are all awesome. Hello, Charlene. Okay, so I have shared to all the places that I can think of. You guys can cover all the rest. If you're looking for corn dogs, they're in the back of my pickup. My husband is out mowing, and I made corn dogs like an hour ago, and he's just now looking for them. So, hello, everybody. What a tough life, Mike. Hello, Kelly and Matt. How's everyone doing? What are you doing, babe?
Ketchup.
On that shelf where like the butter and cream cheese is, laying sideways. Yeah, you were looking in the right spot.
Thank you.
Sorry guys, he couldn't find the ketchup. We have an extra big bottle, so I have to lay it on its side, and he couldn't find it. All right, let's get going. Hello, Christy. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm not on vacation in Spain, but I will be on vacation in Virginia Beach next week. So you guys will get to meet all of my friends as we do like a seafood broil and stuff like that. Hello, Lisa. How are you? All right, we are going to get started on this recipe, you guys. We're going to preheat the oven to 375. Oops, 375. There we go. And now we are going to combine all of our spices and seasonings for our chicken. Which do I like better, North Dakota or Ohio? I've never been to Ohio, so I can't say which one I like better. Here we go. So we need a teaspoon of salt. I love my pink Himalayan salt, so I'm just going to do a couple turns of the grinder here to get some salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. I love fresh cracked pepper, so I'm going to do the same here. Shannon, this is actually the first time this year he's mowing the yard. It's usually me, but he works hard taking care of our boys and keeping them at bay during my show, that's for sure. Hello, Kelsey. All right, so we got a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. We want 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. There's a lot of garlic in this recipe, which makes me really happy. My little happy place with my garlic. She was asking me, and I asked her, she lives in Ohio. Oh, Susan, I gotcha. Sometimes it doesn't show me like that you guys are commenting to each other. It just kind of shows up as a comment. So I just wanted to make sure I was addressing you if you were talking to me. 1/4 a teaspoon of paprika. You can use regular paprika or smoked paprika. It really is just for a dash of color. I don't feel like paprika has a very prominent flavor, so don't ever be scared of it. It definitely is a very mild seasoning. All right, you guys, we are past our first giveaway, so if we hit 80, you guys, we will do 2 giveaways today. One of my giveaway winners from this weekend actually never reached out to me, so we have an extra giveaway floating around there, you guys. Let's hit 80. Maureen, drive safe. I hope that you get to kind of sit down and slowly take in being a consultant with Pampered Chef. Yes, keeping the vampires away. All right, so we have all of our seasonings all in here to create kind of a rub. First, what I'm going to do, so it says here that we're gonna rub this on the chicken and then we're gonna cut the chicken open, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because we are gonna be handling the chicken a lot as we stuff the stuff inside of it. So let's skip this step, you guys. I'm sure I would. I love all places. There's not really a place I've ever visited that I was like, wow, I never want to come back here. So that's kind of how I feel about it. All right. So now we want our chicken, you guys. You want 4 large chicken breasts. If you have little ones, that's okay too. Really, it doesn't matter a whole lot. It's just a little bit easier to cut the pocket if your chicken is a little bit bigger in size. I'm going to just cut off this piece of fat right here that I don't like. Here we go. All right. So we want 4 chicken breasts. What I like to do is when I cut the pocket into the chicken, I like to, hold on, try not to make a mess on my counter. When I cut into the chicken, I actually like to pound the chicken a little bit flatter before I stuff it with the cream cheese broccoli stuff. It helps it kind of cook faster because obviously if you stuff anything with a mixture like this, it will take longer to cook in the center and you'll be battling undercooked chicken, which is never fun. So what I like to do, we'll cut a pocket and then we will use a meat tenderizer and kind of pound our chicken out a little bit so that it will be easier to cook in the oven. Hello, Sue. How are you doing? I went to Nashville and I loved it, you guys. I went to Nashville for my bachelorette party and I loved it. So when you look at the chicken breast, you guys, you'll see kind of, you know, the vein part of the breast opened this way. You want to cut it on this side, the fatter, meatier side. Do not cut all the way through. I like to hold it in my hand so I can kind of tell that I am not cutting it too far, and you want to just butterfly it open like that. Obviously, the bigger pocket that you have, the easier it will be to stuff the chicken breast. So just remember, because you are working with the left and the right side, the cut will be different depending on which side of the chicken breast you are working with. So just make sure you're paying close attention to the meatier side of the breast. So you see this is usually has some fat and some cartilage right here. That's not the side you cut. You want to cut this side here. See, Texas as a whole, Dad, though, I loved Houston when I went. So it's not necessarily Midland, but Texas, I don't mind at all. So as a state as a whole, I would definitely travel back to Texas. Willing to travel to different places, Austin and stuff like that. Here we go. I like to just trim some of this extra fat stuff off that we don't need. Feel free to trim your breast up as much as you like. Just remember, you guys, to cut on the fattiest part of this chicken breast. Here we go. Like that. Awesome. So we have these all ready to go. I'm just going to kind of lay them around my cutting board. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it in cellophane. Please, please, please don't forget to cover it before you start hitting it with a meat tenderizer. Yes, you guys, if you touch on my face, the description will pop up. If you scroll to the bottom, to the end of the recipe, but before the hashtags, you will see the list of Pampered Chef items that I am using today. They are not mandatory for this recipe, but they do make them a lot easier. This is my Pampered Chef paring knife. We have 2 different styles, obviously ranging in different prices. Oops, that's not my paring knife. So we have 2 different ones. Love them both. They're both equally sharp and equally easy to use. Hello, Cassie. This is our Pampered Chef paring knife. Like I said, it comes in 2 different styles. Hello, Thelma. Welcome back. Hello, Barbara. Tori, Tanya. Yes, you guys, ranch seasoning. You can make these cheesy ranch chicken breasts that are really, really good as well. Thank you, you guys. We have hit 80 live views. If they stay there, we will do 2 giveaways today. Yes, Susan, you need them. So we have sliced open our chicken breasts to be able to stuff them with our mixture. But what I like to do first is just cover it in some cellophane and just kind of flatten them out a little bit. I do this with our pork tenderloin, and I like to do it with the chicken breast too. It just really helps the chicken cook more evenly and more effectively in the oven without having to bake it for an hour. Always start from the center of your chicken breasts and work your way out to the edges, focusing most of your effort on the center of the breast because that is where it's going to be the thickest. This will also make it a lot easier to stuff the chicken breast because as you flatten it, you will have more to work with to be able to wrap it around and close all that good stuff on the inside. Hopefully you guys can hear me past the pounding. If you can't, I will repeat. I will repeat myself so you guys can hear. So just make sure you start at the center of the chicken breast and work your way out. The edges should not need much meat tenderizing or flattening. Just focus right on the center so that they're nice and even and flat so that you have more to work with once you stuff it. Hello, Deneen and Tina, Steve, Sue, what are you guys up to? Hello, Renee. Yes, you guys, both paring knives are super, super awesome. This one I got with the knife block set. This one I actually got a set of 3. They come in a pack of 3, which is super nice and handy. All right, so we have tenderized those. You pull your cellophane off, and then we are going to create our cream cheese mixture to put inside of them. So we are going to add in 2 cups of chopped broccoli. I like to use my manual food processor because we are going to chop up this broccoli so that it's nice and fine so that we can fit more into the chicken mixture instead of leaving it big, harder to stuff in there. I am using my 1 cup prep bowls with Pampered Chef, you guys. Just kind of an easy way to throw stuff in there just to get a kind of non-exact measurement as I throw it on the counter. You guys, this recipe is going to be so good. Hello, Tracy. Love my knives that came with a sharpener built in. That's awesome. Do I have any good chicken fried steak? Lacey, yes. We did a chicken fried steak recipe on here just a couple weeks ago. So check out my page, chicken fried steak on there. Super, super good. So I'm just going to give this a couple spins with the manual food processor. If you don't have one of these, just take a knife and chop up some of your broccoli up. Mine is cooked. I am using broccoli steamers. So I did steam this in the microwave first. I don't know if that matters. I'm sure you can use fresh broccoli, and then just it will cook while it's in the oven. Hello, Kate. Hello, Jojo. How are you? Yes, you guys, stuffed chicken is the best. Hello, Steve Harmony's husband. How are you? Nice to meet you. Hello, Carrie. You guys, we are doing 2 giveaways today. You got 80 live views going on here. So awesome. So we've got our broccoli in here. Then we're going to do 6 ounces of softened cream cheese. I'm going to do the full 8 because, hey, it's out. Why not? You guys know me. Then we want 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I am just throwing this all into my manual food processor. Sorry guys, didn't know I was gonna get a phone call. You guys can put this in your manual food processor if you have one. If not, just throw it in a bowl with a spatula and give it a nice mix. So we've got our cream cheese. Sorry guys, cream cheese, broccoli. My brother doesn't have Facebook, so he doesn't know that I'm cooking on my show right now. All right. I'm going to shove this down with my little mini spatula so that it can actually get nice and mixed in. And then we are going to mince some garlic to throw in with it. Yes, Yvonne, I have done like spinach, cream cheese. This doesn't want to work. I packed in that broccoli. Too much. Here we go. Spinach, broccoli, cream cheese, shredded cheese, any seasons and spices, you guys. This recipe is so versatile. You can really stuff it with anything. I've also done yummy, what's it called? Jalapeno popper chicken. I've also done jalapeno popper pork. Really so versatile of what you guys want to throw in there. Spinach, basil, cream cheese, sour cream, shredded cheese, garlic, basil, parmesan, oregano, any of those things, you guys, any of those flavors that you guys really, really like. So we have that all mixed up in there. Then we want to mince a clove of garlic. You guys know, wiped it on my head. You guys know that I love, love, love my garlic press. It is so, so handy. We are just gonna throw it in there. Oh, you are so sweet, Chris. Hello, Matt. How are you? Yes, you guys, I love my mix and chop, and I brought it to my mom's in Arizona, and she claimed it. She took it. So I have to wait for my mix and chop to come back into my life. I ordered a new one. Hello, Alexis. Yes, you guys, it's going to be so good. So you guys know I love my garlic press. You don't even have to peel the garlic. You just press it. Out it comes, already minced for you. You guys know that I am known for using my jarred garlic, and that is no more. I have a jar of garlic in my fridge that I have not used in a couple of weeks now. Just like that, got our cloves of garlic. If you guys are like, what the heck, that's gonna be impossible to clean out. It isn't. It comes with a little tool. Super, super easy. You just pop it into the bottom of it and it pops up all that gunk for you, and then you can just pull it out in one big piece. Easy squeezy. All right, so we're gonna mix in our garlic in here. I did 2 cloves. It calls for 1. You guys know how I feel about minced garlic. Mix it all in. And now we are gonna just stuff our chicken breasts with it. Chicken dressing and cheese, and loved it, Jenny. That's awesome. I need to hire you for a week to make us dinner when the baby is born. This looks like it would be amazing. That would be so fun, you guys. A little live-in maid while, a little live-in cook while you have your baby. Hello, Alexis. I know, Mom is how she is. I left my Santuco knife with her, and my mix and chop, my salad scissors, and something else I left. Oh, my mix and scrape. I left at her house, so I had to buy all new ones of those. Yes, garlic, onions, anything like that. And Jojo, you just need to come up here and visit, and you can have all the food you want. So we are just going to take this, we're going to stuff it like that. I like to just focus it right in the middle. Don't worry about spreading it out, because once you close the chicken up and it starts to cook, this obviously will start to melt and it will spread evenly over the chicken for you. So don't focus on trying to make it look pretty or perfect in any way. Just focus it right there in the middle, and then when we close the chicken up, it will be a lot easier to do. So then we just take this, you guys, and just stretch your chicken breast and close it up. Just take it, close it. If you want, you can pin it shut with a toothpick or with some kitchen twine. That is up to you. I just kind of leave mine as is and kind of let them ooze and gush out on their own. But there we go, you guys. All of our chicken is all pretty. Right, garlic is my friend too. All right, so then now, they had said to do this ahead of time, but I like to do this after everything is all closed up and just sprinkle this stuff on there. Probably gonna need more, but we'll see if we can make this stretch. Grab the stuff that has fallen onto the cutting board. Yeah, I am just gonna wash my hands, and I am just gonna kind of season it on my own. These are kind of big chicken breasts, so I'm actually just gonna take my paprika, give it a nice shake over the chicken, onion, garlic powder. I gotta remember this lid doesn't have the shaker part on it anymore. Here we go. Kind of just winging it, you guys. Hello, Ken, how are you? I don't think it needs more salt, but I am gonna do some more fresh cracked pepper. Perfect. All right, there we go. Yes, Tiffany, it's gonna be so good. Feel free to replay it to check out the rest of the recipe. So Yvonne, it's onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt, and pepper. So we made a rub in the beginning. It just wasn't enough to cover the chicken like I'd like, so I added just a little bit at the end. Yes, Tiffany, I like these. They come in a pack of 3. I like being able to, you know, have multiple to use without having to wash it every time I do chicken and then veggies and then, you know. So I like that it comes in packs of 3, super durable, and then it has this really nice non-slip grip on the back of it. I can't even get it off my counter. But it has a nice non-slip grip on it so that you're not shifting around on your countertop. So we are going to try and shift over because now we are going to sear our chicken on our stove. So I'm turning the stove on and preheating. My cast iron skillet is what I'm gonna use. You use any oven safe pan that you have. If you do not have an oven safe pan, feel free to sear it in a pan and then move it to a baking dish. Darren, I think it would. It just might be super, super messy on in your air fryer itself, but you can definitely do it. I have done the stuffed pork tenderloin in my air fryer and the stuffed chicken breast in my air fryer. It is a lot faster. You do need to make sure that if you're doing this in an air fryer, you need to coat the outside of the chicken breast in olive oil before you cook it so that the outside doesn't dry out and crisp up. Yes, I put half a cup of cheddar cheese into the cream cheese and broccoli and stuff like that. I made it look easy. That's good, you guys. That is good because it is easy. I am not pretending, and it's not because I have some sort of hidden skills. So we are going to heat about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in my cast iron skillet. When it comes to using your cast iron, use more oil if it's a newer cast iron skillet. It will help season it and help it not stick. Once you have seasoned your cast iron enough, you won't need as much oil. But when it comes to this, it's just better to err on the side of caution and use more rather than less. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever you're comfortable with using. My dad obviously messaged me the other day and just really wanted me to stress to you guys that there are different heating points to different oils, different smoke points and stuff like that. So just know your oil before you use it so that you don't cause some sort of, you know, smoke grease fire in your kitchen if you're heating your pan up too hot. So 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here over medium-high heat. Once it is all warm, you can test it by splashing a little sprinkle of water in there. And once it starts to bubble up around it, also you can check when it starts to, the oil will glisten, and then you know it is hot enough. Then we are going to cook our chicken breasts on each side. We are just searing them. We are not cooking them all the way through. So don't, you don't have to overdo it. You just want to give them a nice crust before you put them into the oven. I love my cast iron skillets, you guys, to be able to cook on the stove and move it into the oven without switching your product is a lot easier. It's less mess in the kitchen. Cast irons also hold their heat really, really well, which will also allow the chicken breast to get a nice crisp on the outside, where some glass baking dishes and like stainless steel baking dishes, they will cause the bottom of your chicken to get soggy, which is a no-go in my house. So just take a little bit of water on your fingertips. We're good to go. Then we are going to carefully drop your chicken in. Don't burn yourself. So, the trick with cast irons, you guys, is once you lay your protein down, don't touch it while it cooks. I would say 3 to 4 minutes on medium-high heat, then flip it. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Don't shift it. Don't play around with it. Find a spot for your meat. Pre-plan it before you set it down into your pan and just let it sit there. What that does is it allows it to get a very nice golden crust. If you move it around, you're not going to get that effect that we are desired. So just like that, you guys, you know me, I always, hello Mary Jo, set a timer because I have a terrible gauge of time when I'm on live with you guys. So always set a timer just to be on the safe side so you don't forget about it if you get distracted or you have something you're doing as well. Or if you're sitting here watching it, you may flip it sooner than it's ready if you don't have a timer set for yourself. I am so weird about it, especially because it was so seasoned. My hands just felt goopy. So just wash your hands as much as you need to. Obviously, if you're cooking for your family, just be cautious of what you touch. When you have chicken on your fingers, make sure that you spray down your countertops where the meat has touched so that you don't spread the salmonella. Yum! Broccoli cheese soup. I love broccoli cheese soup, you guys. Hello, Terrell. How are you? Karen, hello. Welcome, you guys. Hope you guys are having a good night. I am excited for this dinner. Some of you asked what good side dishes to make with this. Just a good baked potato, mashed potatoes, sometimes a really nice quinoa or brown rice is really good with it. You want something to kind of pair together with that cheesy inside. Obviously, to coat it onto the chicken is always good, but another side dish to kind of mix in with it is also helpful. So I really like to do a baked potato and then just kind of pour that cheesy broccoli sauce over the top of it, which is so yummy. My husband is always too good at putting away the dishes. Found my tongs. We got another minute, maybe less, till yes. Tracy, it is going to be, obviously we have our veggie in here, we have our broccoli. If you want more veggies, that's fine if you want to do an asparagus or something with it. But because of the broccoli, I wouldn't recommend another green vegetable, but you are more than welcome to. Just so that I don't typically eat asparagus and broccoli together. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit. I'm going to flip our chicken over. Remember, we are not doing this to cook the chicken all the way through. So don't stress when you see the different uncooked pieces of the chicken on there. The oven is going to do that work for us, okay? So don't stress about that. If you guys see closely, it leaves a nice golden crust on the outside. Nothing too much, nothing too little, just a nice crust on the outside. That was 3 minutes on medium-high heat. Your cast iron, if that's what you're using, will hold a lot of heat, so you don't need to overdo it. Yes, you guys, this is going to be such a yummy recipe. Once I am done with this 3 minutes, what's going to be awesome is I just get to pick this up and throw it in the oven. I don't have to try and juggle moving the chicken one more time out of a dish and into the oven. What I'm going to do while it's face up is I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to the underside so that it doesn't miss out at all. There we go. Just 2 more minutes and then we'll do our giveaway. So make sure you get your reactions onto the post, you guys. We are doing 2 giveaways today. We have kept the 80 live views. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have enjoyed the recipe. And we will bake this in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes until the juices of your chicken breast run clear. Hello, Courtney. How are you? You guys get those reactions out there. If you don't know what I mean, just at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what it is, but here we go. Hit the reaction at the bottom of the screen. Doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter how many times to get entered into the giveaway. Just hit that, and we will be ready to rock and roll here in a minute and 15 seconds, and we will get it going. Here we go. Almost done. All right, you guys. We are about to throw this in the oven. Make sure you open your oven, let the heat escape, don't bend down close to it. Be very, very careful picking this up because there is some oil still in the bottom of it. Hold it as level as possible. Put it in there on the medium or on the middle shelf in your oven. Not too high, not too low. Make sure you turn your burner off. And then I'm going to set mine for 25 minutes and check it. You can use a meat thermometer if you'd like. I really, really like Pampered Chef's thermometer, you guys. Super handy and helpful. If I can find it. I have no idea where my husband puts stuff. He's awesome and he does all the dishes, but then it's I have to search for my stuff sometimes. All right, well, we have a super awesome thermometer. I'm gonna have to ask him where it's at to test our chicken before I pull it out. But because we pounded it flatter, it won't take as long. If you leave it thick like that, it will take 35 to 40 minutes, you guys, cooking it at 375. So just keep that in mind. If you need it faster, just pound it a little bit thinner. The oven is set to 375. Yes, Tori, make it tonight and post a picture. Jamie, you got it. Right? Rory stays active to not gain all that weight. I see him, Carrie. You're good. Hello, Ellen and Angie. Eileen, what's up? It's okay. Hello, Morgan. How are you and the new baby? Carolyn, you are so sweet. I just really enjoy cooking, and I think that that's a huge part of it. Because I enjoy it, it doesn't feel like work to me, where I know some of you guys just don't have the time. You have 9 million things going on. You have a job, you've got kids, you've got dogs, you've got husbands and wives and whatever. So I know that it can be a little more difficult for you guys at times, but I promise you, recipes like this really are easy. Yay, Carrie, you got it. good to go, you guys. We are going to do the giveaway. We will do 2. Eileen, do you want to pick 2 numbers between 1 and 12? We have 103 people entered into the giveaway today. I really, really appreciate all of you guys hanging out and supporting me all the time. It really means the world to me, and I hope you guys notice that or realize that with these giveaways. They do just come out of my own pocket, so just know that Pampered Chef is working as diligently as possible to get these shipments out. We're running at about 4 weeks delayed right now, which isn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. So just please be patient. Please do follow up with me. Don't be scared or worried that I will be mad at you. Just follow up with me if you haven't heard about your shipment and it's been over 4 weeks. And I will definitely touch base with you and give you an estimated time if it's been over 4 weeks since you've won. Because sometimes things happen, you guys. And sometimes things are back stock or back ordered. Thank you, Alexis. You're so sweet. Good luck, everyone. Do you think a butcher would butterfly and pound the chicken? It's hard for me to stand for more than a couple minutes at a time. Susan, maybe. I would say Cashwise is always super helpful, and they do actually have chicken breasts, pre-stuffed chicken breasts at, I'm sure Marketplace and Cashwise has them if you don't want to sit there and struggle. They do have some amazing stuffed chicken breasts at those grocery stores in town if you're interested. I mean, if all else fails, I would be happy to help you, Susan. Yes, Tammy, super exciting, you guys. They are working as hard and as diligently and safely as possible. We are running 4 weeks. They're working on orders from June 21st today, so we're exactly 4 weeks out. Yes, Mary Jo, thank you. You are so sweet. I haven't seen from Eileen. She's probably got distracted by her daughter. Let me see. Let's see. Did I miss it? Possible that I just missed it, Eileen. Nope, I don't see it. All right, you guys. Susan, will you pick 2 numbers between 1 and 12? And we will do this giveaway. 2 numbers between 1 and 12. Here we go. Thanks, Yvonne. You're so sweet. I know I wish I could control these giveaways a little more, but I can't. I want to keep them as random as possible. Yes, Angela. It does sound a lot better than that. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. Here we go. So remember, if your name is pulled, that doesn't necessarily mean you've won. You have to get pulled on the number that we pick. So number 3 will be our first winner. Number 1 is Stephanie. Number 2, please also pay close attention to the last names, Danielle. And number 3, Eileen. Congratulations, Eileen. You didn't pick a number, but Susan picked it for you and you won. I will get something sent to you, Eileen. Number 4, Amber. Number 5, all right, Darren. Denise. Number 6, Janice. Number 7, Darren. Number 8, Jojo. And number 9, Tori. You actually have already won this month. Here we go. Number 9, Shannon Sweeney. You also have already won this week. And number 9, Erin Pruitt. Erin Pruitt, you are a real number 9. Sorry, guys, I am awful at this. I haven't been taking names out like I should. Number 9, Erin Pruitt. You guys, if you have won today, please send me your shipping information, your email, your phone number, your address, email, phone number, address. That's it. Email, phone number, address. Yes. That's what I need from you guys. Make sure you don't forget your email or your phone number or I can't place your order. Please message me, you guys, so that I can get your orders in. Thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to post a picture in about 20 minutes when it is done. I'm going to get working on our potatoes in the quick cooker. You guys, quick cooker mashed potatoes are the best. Just throw them in there, dice them up, quarter them up, little bit of water, cup or two of water, cook for 4 minutes, and they are the best mashed potatoes you can make. Add in some ranch, some butter, anything you want, and they are so good. Have an awesome night, you guys. We are probably going to be eating this on the go to kickball practice again, but congratulations to the winners, you guys. Have an awesome night.